Welcome to another episode of 60 SPF weekly photography classes presented in 60 seconds. A big thank you to my friends Brendan and John at Live City, the commercial videography company that produces this show. I'm your host, Nick Belliveau, a professional photographer, and today we'll be talking about night photography. Night photography is often associated with tripods, and this is true for one main reason: low light. When shooting in low light and trying to properly expose your image, you need to slow down shutter speed, open your aperture, and raise ISO. As you can only open your aperture and raise ISO by so much, at night, you typically need to slow down your shutter speed by a lot. So much so that if your camera is handheld, you would get an image that is not sharp because of shaking. With a tripod, you can slow down your shutter speed as much as you want without worrying about your camera moving and causing an image blur. That lets you do some cool effects like capturing car lights moving through the city or making the water look smooth and capturing nice reflections. If you don't have a tripod on hand, it is still possible to do handheld night photography if you have some lights on. Or bring a flash along and keep the background dark but expose your subject. A lot is possible with night photography, so have fun with it. That was 60 seconds. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you watch next Monday at 6 p.m. for the season finale of Season 3, where we'll be discussing indoor photography. Until then, have a great week, have a good night, and see you next Monday.